This week's video, Nino showcases a local race sponsored by the Martinsville-Henry County YMCA and a local cyclist out of Martinsville by the name of Hunter Doss. Hunter is a sophomore at Carlisle School, and for a school project, he put on this youth mountain bike race to encourage local youth cyclists to get into the sport of mountain biking and give racing a try. Nino was very excited about his special invitation and was talking about going down all week long. So he could not wait to get there on the starting line first thing Saturday morning. The event was held at the Smith River Sports Complex just outside of Martinsville, Virginia. The promoters decided this was going to be a 5-lap race, and the course length was about 1.5 miles per lap. Nino lined up at the start line, and when the promoter said go, he was like a rocket, straight off the front, up the steep hill and into the single track. Nino led out from the beginning of the race all the way to the end, but the older riders were constantly chasing him and pushing him as hard as he has got to ride all season long. Segments of the video Nino was showing were sped up to save on time, but we did want to showcase the excellent course that Hunter and his dad picked out for this youth cycling event. This was a very beginner-friendly course. It had fun single track inside the woods and open fields where you could go fast with minimal risk of having any incident. However, on lap 3, leave it to Nino to always have something exciting happen when you least expect it. If you could take 1 second and hit subscribe to Nino's Adventures. Click notifications so you get the next video that Nino releases. And the next video will be showcasing the race course at the upcoming Bootleggers Blitz in Woolwine, Virginia. This is our home trail, and we're proud to be race number 1 in the 2025 US MTB and US MTB Junior Series. With Nationals coming to Roanoke this summer, we're excited to be the beginning of the race season for the region, and we look forward to seeing you on March 29th in Woolwine, Virginia. Each of the kids that showed up to race today were from ages 12 to 16 years old. They all did an excellent job, and I believe it was their first time racing, every single one of them. Hopefully they gain some experience and they decide that they want to give this a shot and come back and try again in the future. And hopefully Hunter and his dad's mission for exposing youth cycling to the area was accomplished. I thought it was a successful event, and hopefully that a NICA team will be something in the future that other kids will participate with, and we can see some very experienced and successful cyclists come from this amazing region that's rich in cycling history. If you're watching this video and you're a parent or a grandparent of a child that's interested in cycling, I'm going to encourage you to seek out one of your local bike shops who's going to be very knowledgeable about the clubs and teams in the area and can help get your loved one into the right group of individuals that will help nurture their cycling career and put them on the appropriate level challenge as their skill warrants. Cycling is an amazing sport for kids, and these kids it's amazing what they can actually do if given the opportunity. However, it's always good to make sure you start at the right place and not something so difficult that it's miserable. So get with your local bike shop and let them know that you're interested in riding or racing, and they will get you hooked up with the right coach or team or club that will encourage the proper progression into the sport. We look forward to seeing you out at a race or another event soon. And with that said, huge thanks to Hunter, Daren, and the Martinsville YMCA, because this was an absolute perfect event to expose kids into the entry-level mountain bike racing. As I said, leave it to Nino. It only could be like a magic show. The driving range net, which was at the edge of the course being used, had come apart from the ground where it was at one time fastened. The wind was blowing at about 15 miles an hour and somehow blew the net over top of Nino's head, and Nino ran into a little bitty hole that the net had in it, which captured his camera, helmet, and head and ripped him off the bike and body slammed him on the ground. His bike somehow ended upside down on its seat and handlebars with the wheel spinning, while I was about 150 yards away watching this take place. I truly felt like he was injured, so I rode my bike down to check on him. And when I got down there, he said, "Well, that was interesting," which I could do nothing but laugh and say, "Yes, that was interesting." He immediately hopped on his bike, got going again, and still maintained his lead. We were very fortunate that he was not injured, but as I said, leave it to Nino, and there'll always be something interesting that's going to happen. Thanks again for watching Nino's adventures and following along with Nino as he competes in all these cycling events in the region. Next up, like I said, is Woolwine, March 29th, and we look forward to showcasing our local trails. And then the first weekend of April, we'll be in Floyd, Virginia for the 2025 Appalachian Journey, where Nino and I are taking on the duo men category for a 70-mile race, where little Nino is going to set his high score, as he says. From that point on, we'll be following the U.S. MTB Junior Series, which will be in the southeastern part of the United States. And then we head to Roanoke, Virginia in midsummer for the 2025 USA Cycling Mountain Bike National Championship, where Nino is looking forward to trying to capture his Stars and Stripes jersey. So click subscribe and follow along, and we look forward to seeing you at an event or trail soon. Take care.